Man, some of these levels look really cool. Alright. Let me play your levels, because this is what people want. And I also do enjoy playing the levels that people make. So... yeah, get in there. At Vinny Vinesauce, tweet them over to me, and I'll play them. So chat, when you're trying to spell Vinny play whatever level you'd like, you're misspelling that sentence as CBT. It's okay, we all make mistakes. Infiltrate the Mole's Sky Factory, Monty Mole Manufacturing. I'm gonna say I really regret what I did to this pure Crystal Head vodka. I swear I'm not in cahoots with Dan Aykroyd, by the way. But, dear lord, I don't know, it's just a weird combination of flavors that I do not like. Do you think Dan Aykroyd sent Bill Murray one of his, Crystal Head vodkas, and Bill Murray just sent it back? I could see that happening. I could see Bill Murray just not giving a shit about Dan Aykroyd anymore. You know, Bill, we really should do another Ghostbusters. No, fuck you, Dan. Oh. So what's this I'm hearing about Viacom purchasing Garfield as a property? What does that mean for Garfield? It means he's going to be epic? Oh, cool. Yeah, I'm looking forward to the edgy reboot of Garfield. That's gonna be cool. Ah! Kind of a tough level. Viacom is the owner of Nick and Comedy Central, so it's good. Well, Viacom has taken down lots of my videos, because I played a clip of something you may remember called New Boot Goofin'. I played just a clip from a 15-year-old television show, New Boot Goofin'. And what do you think happened? Viacom would like to know your location. And they took the video down. They just shit-canned it completely. So, I mean, I'm not saying they don't make good stuff. I'm sure they've made a good stuff or two. And had some good shows. But, you can't even show a clip of New Boot Goofin' small and in the corner. Because they want that shit. They want that sweet revenue. Speaking of, did anyone see the new Best of the Worst? What was the celebrity guest? Famous, comedian was on Ellen. Oh, Rich Evans. What was the one movie? Nightmare Cop? No, what was the, it was like Demon Cop or something? It wasn't Werewolf Cop, it was Demon Cop. That and the fact that they watched a moment of that shitty rat movie, and then Patton Oswalt was like, no. I'll just get my lawyers, we're just gonna sue him. Ratatouille. Yeah, I kind of remember, though, there was a time where... what was it? 12 years ago, my friends and I used to search for bad movies on purpose, because we thought if a movie was bad, it would just automatically be funny. So I would go to J&R Music World in Manhattan, and they had this massive DVD section. You know, we saw Troll 2 one time, and it was like, oh shit, bad movies are great. No, not every movie is Troll 2. So I would go to the store and look for the worst movies based on the, like, covers or the titles or whatever. And I bought, like, you know, 4 or 5 compilations that had, like, 40 movies on them each. And I'll tell you what, they were usually really bad. And not in an entertaining way, but you knew that. Because bad movie does not equal funny. Or at least even semi-entertaining. Some bad movies are just boring as fuck. And it looks like that's what they had to deal with. What was the bad joke that Mike tried to make but failed at making? Was art apartments? Depressing art apartments? Which made no sense in any context whatsoever. It's like, did you have a stroke? Yeah, it was a good episode though. Yeah, very good. Mac is still my favorite guest, aside from the Canadians. Colin is great. Colin and Jim are very, very good guests, but Macaulay Culkin ended up surprisingly being, like, the best guest. Not so crazy about the other dude from the Bunny Ears podcast that he brings with him. But Mac is good. It's a very challenging level, and a very long level, too. See, there are times where I make my levels, and I haven't made a level in a long time, but I would use every available bit of level. Just everything. Maybe you don't need to do that. Cool. Alright, well that was a lot of level. It was good though, had a very classic Mario feel. Used the unique Mario Maker elements very well. And I enjoyed it. Good job. I got 444, 143. Which if you add the 1 and the 3, you get 4. A throwback to Super Mario 64 with bullies blocking your key to success. Oh shit, did you do the Bully Hunters level? Someone in chat just said, good job, Morang. Oh, you mean the shell hitting me in the face? This is exactly my level concept. Down to the, like, amount of bullies that you must kill. Well, good, now I don't have to make my level. I just thought of a really cool hot, cold level. So I did Icy Hot, right? That was the name of mine. And then what was the Icy Freeze? What was the... No, it was the... What was the Mario Galaxy one? Mario Galaxy had a name. Hot Coldman? No, it's not Hot Coldman. It was, Freeze Flame Galaxy, right? So, what about Icy Spicy? Shiver Burn? That's a good one. Icy Spicy seems pretty good. If anyone wants it, you can use it. That belongs to you now. Shiver Burn was a galaxy? Wouldn't it be nice if we lived in a universe with more things than just hot and cold? So we could get better level variety in video games? Like Gorgon and Splorgon? You have to imagine, like, alien worlds probably have different types of levels. Because, you know, every game has to have a hot level, a cold level, Carl, play a record, you're an idiot. A mold level, a sewer level. It's one of the reasons I actually really like Mario Land 1, was how weird the levels were. 1 and 2. Mario Land 1 and 2 both had very strange levels. Even though level World 1 in Mario Land 1 was like pyramids and sand, it was done fairly well. Wario Land 2? Yeah, Wario Land also had some cool stuff. I feel like Mario has to kind of go through all this stuff. Every now and then there's something cool like a clown level, but we need like new element types. Like we need elements that our senses can't yet detect. And the only way to do that? Crystal Head Vodka. Bismuth Land. Well, that reminds me, there's another thing. No Man's Sky is getting another giant update soon. So there was like bismuth planets in that game. And now we find out in chat how many people haven't actually realized how much different No Man's Sky has become over the past several years. This is one of those things where, I've said it before, the game is almost totally different. They really, like, have a great redemption arc with that game. Which should be encouraged. The fact that the publisher was like, hey, you gotta get this game out now. I'm not saying it was all the publisher, but you know, there's some theories that it was Sony that was like, hey, you need to push this game out. And they were like, nah, mate, it wasn't done! But the fact that they would spend years and years and years releasing free updates and having the game go on sale and continuing to work on it and turning it into a genuinely compelling experience should be encouraged. It should be what we want. As opposed to games that release half-assed, never get fixed, or just put a casino. Anyway, that's No Man's Sky. That's how I feel about that. But the truth is, there's a VR update, but there's also like ship customization and better multiplayer. So it seems like a pretty substantial update. Someone said, you say that and yet you're gonna buy Sword and Shield. The spice in chat. Anyway, you must have missed it the other day when I said I wasn't sure I was going to. Remember, there's also a part of me that has now kind of... As streamer man, I can help you make up your mind on whether or not a game is good. Sorry, I can't do this anymore. This level is just... lots. There's a lot of it. The music... it's cool, but I can't do it. No, really, I'm a professional reviewer. I swear. I have, a business card that says so. I'm a professional now. But weirdly enough, speaking of professional reviewer, I did buy No Man's Sky day one, and I streamed it one time, and I streamed it in conjunction with Metroid Prime Federation Force, both at the same time. And I hated No Man's Sky, and I told people, this is shit, do not buy it. And weirdly enough, Metroid Prime Federation Force was pretty goddamn good. It ended up being a surprisingly decent game that I never finished. Oh, so this is a story level. Hang on a minute. We gotta follow the story. Alright, so there's two moles in love, and then they buy a home. And then Mario kills one of the moles. Breaks into their home. And then there's mole revengeance. Someone in chat said it's funny because people hate Sword and Shield yet isn't even out yet. Plus it looks like any other Pokemon game with improvement. People are just mad because it isn't Breath of the Wild graphics. Well, listen, this is... How did Pokemon become the most incendiary topic over the past couple days? I think you're reducing things down to its bare essentials. You have a point, it's not out yet. Here's how I feel about it. Watch Arlo's video. What's wrong with Sword and Shield? Watch Arlo's video. I don't feel like explaining it. He did a really good job. Like me, Arlo is not a huge Pokemon fan. So I know people are gonna want to rally me for their cause, as they usually do.
But you need to be my guy. You need to say the words you want to say.
The truth is, I'm just gonna say if I like it or not. I might not even buy it. I'm not sure yet. I'm just gonna wait. I'm gonna wait and find out. Maybe it's good. Maybe it comes out and it's as good as Fire Emblem ended up being. Which, that game didn't look very appealing to me at all. Ended up being apparently amazing. So... But I get it. I get why people are mad. And that's why I'm directing you to Arlo's video, because it's a very, very good thought out... I mean, I watched the video, I was like, yes! I feel this way. I agree. I have slight differences of opinion here and there, but for the most part, he pretty much hit the nail on the head. And, yeah, the truth is, I'm just not that passionate about Pokemon. As I said before, and I got shit for this, I had people... This level. What are you doing to me, level? I've had people really, really upset that I said that not every Pokemon being in the game doesn't bother me that much. Because when I play new Pokemon games, I just use whatever's there. And, I had some people, some fun people who were very upset about that. Because they couldn't comprehend how I would not want every single Pokemon. Where I'm a fucking casual Pokemon player that missed 80% of the games in the series. So, I mean, it's just a different thing. I'm not that kind of dude. You know, I have a different perspective on this kind of thing. Yeah, the tree looked like shit. Yeah, there's shortcuts. Yeah, the animations are lazy. But yeah, it's amazing. It's like, again, the fan base of a thing can be... For the more beloved the thing, the more you have to do to get it right. Or, instead, you can just put Team Stalker in the game and use it as an analog for your fan base. Was it Team Yell, they call it? That I did see. And I have no idea if that's actually what it is. I didn't see the video, I don't know. But people are saying online right now, they're like, oh, Team Yell is the fan base, their stans. Probably not exactly that, but, you know, whatever. I love it when a game comes out that... It's so much fun when a game comes out that no matter what you say about it, you lose. That's the best type of game that could ever come out. That's fun. Especially for me as a streamer. I love those. Just trying to play some fucking games. Wait until Elder Scrolls 6 comes out and you can't play it because Todd bad. I say I don't like Bethesda very much right now, I'll be honest. But I still say we give it, you know, we don't know anything about the game. We saw a hill, we saw the title, and we heard the word sword. Maybe. So I don't know what that's gonna be, but, you know, I'm under the belief that it's worth seeing what the thing is before you get all up in arms about it. Even if a developer has a shitty track record. Again, Hello Games turned No Man's Sky around completely. This is Bethesda we're talking about, but such is life. Wait, do you think there are swords and shields in Elder Scrolls 6? As for Fire Emblem, if you've been watching the streams the past couple days, you'll know I do have some interest in the new Fire Emblem. And I'm thinking about getting it and playing it on my own at some point in life. Let's say I have a lot of time on my hands, I finish Dragon Quest XI, which may never happen. I finish Dragon Quest Builders 2. Oh, this is cool. It's the classic Mario Bros. Game. I would consider picking it up, if it's as good as people are saying it is. If it brings me that same thing I got from Fire Emblem Awakening, which was just this fucking amazing experience for me, having been my first full Fire Emblem playthrough, then, I would certainly... I think I would certainly enjoy it. Gotta kill them turtles. Or I could be like Kurt Cobain and just, you know, adopt all the turtles as pets and let them shit all over my floor. Someone said in all caps, it isn't give it time, people are just in the honeymoon phase, Vinny. Don't. What, like... Wow. Do you need some friendship? Are you okay? It's just a game I might play at some point. It's not the end of the world. I wish I could help. King Bowser's Rocket Trousers 2. Powerful pants return, use the hat. Well, listen, if it's one thing we can all agree on... And, you know... We're bound to have differences of opinions between person to person. And there are such things as objective opinions in some people's heads. So, you can have those. I won't take those away from you. I'll make my own, and I'll try to, you know, do informed opinions, but if it's one thing we can all, that is not opinion, is that if you gotta take a shit.
Get off the game, go to the bathroom, and take a shit.
It's the only thing that we have in common. Isn't that weird? That's not gonna be the new meme. I'm telling you, you're not gonna see it again after that. I'm just trying to explain to you how we have so little in common sometimes, but yet we all take a shit. What am I trying to do? Yeah. What am I trying to do? I'm trying to get in there? I'm trying to get in Bowser's pants? Are we sure that's where I'm going? Vinny, Bowser doesn't wear pants. Okay. These are some very interesting levels we have tonight. I've been able to make it through Ross's level, but not some of yours. How is that happening? Let's, you know what it is? I knew what I was signing up for when I did Ross's level. I absolutely knew. Vinny, you vine-blinded the bully level, and I'm tilted? What was that, a new slang? Which Umer- wait, which Umer are you? Are you a dog groomer? Wait, so tilted is angry and twisted is fucked up, like high, right? Or drunk? Okay. Don't be a Schumer. Come on. Nightmare on Boo Street, based on a true story. It's got a lot of plays. Which Umer are you sounds like an online quiz designed to collect your personal info. Funny you should say that, because we're gonna be doing an online quiz real soon. Not today, but probably tomorrow. Don't worry, it won't be collecting your personal data. It's like, which member of the Beatles are you? I'm the one from Mario 64 DD stream. I'm Mario now. Which Twilight are you? I'm Slumpert. That's me, I'm Slumpert from the Twilight films. Stephanie Meyer is, she wrote these vampire books, right, called Twilight. I don't know if you've heard of them. They were gonna make a movie about them, but they were aborted, and they never did. So the books never really got as popular as they could have. Truly, we live in the best timeline. I have this weird feeling that I watched a Twilight movie at some point in my life, and I think it had a riff track over it. And it was like the second to last movie. I just started there with the riff track and ended there as well. I have vague memories of this thing, and yet I don't fully remember. I did see The Last Vampire on Earth with, I think Shrek was the lead role. That was pretty good. Vinny, Umer term used to describe someone going through a midlife crisis. Nooner? Do you know there's, Charlie Chaplin's great-granddaughter was in Game of Thrones. And she played, Robb Stark's wife. Her name was Umer Chaplin, I believe. Depressing apartments, everybody. Where was I yesterday? I was at some place that had General Hospital on, some deli or something. Yeah, it was like a deli. It's getting, a bacon, egg, and cheese, as you do at said delis. And, General Hospital was on TV, and it was just, I look over, I'm like, hey, that voice is familiar, and it's Steve Burton, the voice of Cloud. Very, very good level. Classic. Good Ghost House, good Boo theme, I like that. But yeah, Steve Burton was in General Hospital, still is, actually. I think he's no longer Cloud, but he's still got that General Hospital gig. So, I look over, I'm like, what the fuck is going on here? And, oh, it's Cloud. He even has, like, kind of spiky hair, and, like, the blue eyes. He almost looks like Cloud a little bit, but, like, Foot Cloud. Vinny, play the new Mario Royale game, please, sometime they deserve it. Well, the problem is, if I play the Mario Royale game, there's a 500% chance that, it will get shit-canned. If you're talking about the one that I played already, that was shit-canned. I don't know if it came back, but, it got removed. It got removed like 3 days after I streamed it, too. Which really kind of bothered me. There is a Mega Man Royale game, though. You may see that on stream at some point. Capcom seems to be pretty chill about their IP being stolen, so... I mean, borrowed. I mean, what even is it? I don't know. A fan game? It's using direct assets from, like, the Mega Man games. Listen, in my perfect world, all of these games would be... not only allowed, but encouraged. As long as you don't sell the games... I don't see what the problem is. I know there's a weird IP thing, but that's just stupid copyright law. Vinny, also your content? Well, I mean, people already are on YouTube making money. They just take the streams, edit them, and then put ads on their videos. I know who you are. You, the one making the video of this right now. I see what you're doing. What am I gonna do? Spend my entire life chasing after them? Some people sell merch. I request they don't. I especially request that people don't use the Buru to advertise their merch. But otherwise... I mean, I'll lose all respect for you if you do. But I'm not gonna stop you. I think that's fair, right? Vinny, hire me to chase them? No. I'm also not a video game. So there's a bit of a difference there. Vinny, where did you get the word shit canned? I don't know. Vinny, General Hospital had its 14,000th episode last year. Excuse me? 14,000 episodes? $14,000, that's crazy. Also, where did shit can come from? Like, I wonder what the etymology of that is. Just shit canned, throw it in the can, like spit in a can, put it in like, maybe it's like a can where you take a shit in it, and like on a movie set, they were using the word shit can to denote when something was bad. Reel to reel, shit can, the verb meaning to dispose of something, to fire someone, makes a 1961 appearance. But the noun shit can, referring to a wastebasket, goes back to 1948. So reel to reel. Then it says here, originally military slang. Fire someone, shit can. In my head, when I said that, I was thinking about, like, classic Hollywood. Maybe because Tarantino's new movie is in my brain at the moment. Yeah, I mean, most of the curse words that we use today were used by, like, people in like, 1912. And, like, Victorian outfits. You know, that, like, really prim and proper society? Well, porn existed then, too. There was probably, like, caveman porn, too. You know, like, not just on the walls, but, like public displays and stuff. You think about it long enough, and you're just like, wait a minute. That's it. You just say, wait a minute. I got nothing else. I don't have a follow-up to that. Victorian-era folk were extremely horny, by the way. Probably because they were really repressed. 1912 isn't even Edwardian. Oh, I got my dates wrong then. Wait, when were the dinosaurs knocking about with humans? That was 1562, yeah? Okay. No, homie, don't play that. Yeah, I mean, because if you think about it, like, in the Victorian era, and, like, caveman times, when we were knocking about with dinosaurs, there was still porn. You would think by now we would have, like, ultra porn. And I guess we kinda do, like, but it's still the same stuff, for the most part. I mean, what more can you do? There's not, like, a whole lot else left in the frontier in that department, because it's still just like a human body, you know? Vinny, what more do you want? I want Grizzlax flopping around. I want, like, I'm not gonna be happy until I see an alien get fucked. I'm just not. And that's why people really want to go to Area 51. They want to get their ultra porn fix. Boy, I can't wait to watch Vinesauce tonight. He's gonna be playing Mario Maker. I like his Mario Maker streams. They're usually pretty relaxing and the commentary is usually pretty good. Aw, yeah, suck my jizzlack. I've made a horrible mistake. A bit of the old ultra porn. Me and my troogs were having a bit of Malacco at the Korova Milk Bar. Woo!
Oh, no.
Shit. There we go. The irony of a living turtle killing a dead turtle, and that being one of the only ways such a thing could happen. It's kind of a tough level. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to finish it. It's been a while since I did Dreams, and I'd like to do that, so I'm just gonna try to do this another, like, couple times, maybe. Whew. For fuck's sake. Oh! Fuck. Zito, what the fuck have you done? You've created a monster! I got... PSN still down? Wait, is PSN really down? Shit canned. Well, if it's down, then I'll try to do something else. I could always do Neverhood and then do Dreams tomorrow. So we'll see. Minecraft is only once a week, I'm sorry. Though, when I do the Lord of the Rings Middle-earth Minecraft stream, whenever that may be, that will be more than just one. That'll probably be like the usual one and then that as well. But I'm not sure yet entirely. Where are we going? Fucking hell! Zeet, what are you doing? I mean, this is not a Ross level, but it's still pretty fucking tough. Oh no. Don't mind me, I'm just gonna be playing all of Tool's Lateralis album during the break. Because, like, man, you can't listen to just one song on the album, because all of it goes together. And did you know that they did the Fibonacci sequence, man, in the album? And that there's, like, hidden keys to, like, life and existence in there, man? Cock! That's what I get. That's what I get for making fun of Tool. I wonder if Maynard's dick is on Spotify. I'm gonna have to take a look-see for that. Gonna take a little look-see now, see if Maynard's dick is on there now. It's a song, chat. It's a song. It's probably got my favorite lyric of all time in that song. Ride a mile, 6 inches at a time on Maynard's dick. Why are these streams so filthy lately? I'm sorry. Between the fucking Ordelia Puff Puff House and Dragon Quest, and now this... God. And Ultra Porn? It's alright, Ultra Porn was just a recycled bit anyway. It's like Seinfeld doing his 90s material. Kramer! Like, you go to see Jerry Seinfeld live and he just reads his lines from a Seinfeld episode from the paper with nobody there to read the other lines. So he just waits for the pause. I don't know, Kramer! It's real weird! There's a shirt! It's puffy! Kramer, what are you talking about? I don't even have a puffy shirt, Kramer! This is a very weird season of Vinesauce, I know. I know. Vinny, that voice hurts. Oh man, you should hear me do Jay Leno interviewing Jerry Seinfeld. I mean, Seinfeld's got a show about cars. I don't think I want to do it. Alright, well thanks for the Mario Maker levels, everybody. Again, deepest apologies if your level didn't get played. But I was, trying to get to as many levels as I could. And some of those were very long levels, but really some good ones in there. Some fun, strange times.